Good morning. So yesterday we talked about graphing quadratics, and so today we are going to talk about still graphing quadratics. And so remember, our parent function is f of x equals x squared, right? And we have our t-chart, x and y, and let's undo that. Those look kind of bad. Let's try that again. So we have our 1 here, 1, right? We can make these lines here. We don't really need that many. And we did a t-chart, we did x and y, and we did 0, 1, and -1. And when we plug in our 0 for right here, y equals 0 squared, well, that is 0, and so that's our start point. And then when x is 1, so then y is 1, and then when x is -1, that's -1 times -1, so that is still 1. So we have a point there and point there. And then we talked about if we wanted to use 2 and -2. And so if we use y equals 2 to the power of 2, so when x is 2, y is 4. So we'll go over 2 and we'll go up 4. I'll make one more line. So we have 2 and then we have our 4. And then so that would be 4, and then this, and so then -2 would also be 4 because it mirrors it, right? And so we get this U-shaped graph, okay? And so when you look at that, remember, it's not up 1 over 1, like a constant, like a absolute value. We talked about that yesterday, okay? So now today, we were talking about how this is talking about quadratics, ax squared plus bx plus c. Yesterday, we talked about just ax squared, and so how that affected it. Now we're going to talk about today in 8.2, the f of x equals ax squared plus c. And so what we're going to look at is what's going to happen is we're going to look and notice, what does a c do to my graph? Okay, so we're going to look at some examples there. Okay, so let's look at like the parent function, and then I'm going to add to it. So we have our f of x equals x squared plus, let's just do 3, okay? So we're going to do our coordinate plane, and we're going to mark 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, just so you can get an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have as many points as you want. I'll put 5 up at the top. Okay, and now we are going to use, for our points, 0, 1, and -1 still. Notice we added this c value. 3 is our c value, right? Our a value, which is our leading coefficient, is 1 still, okay? Just like that parent function, okay? But now we've added this c value. So let's see what happens when we do this. So we're going to say x squared plus 3. So we're going to say when y equals, when x is 0, right? We're plugging in there, squared plus 3. Remember, PEMDAS, so we have to do 0 to the power of 2, which is 0, plus 3. So when x is 0, y is 3. Oh, look what that did. It was at the origin, and then that 3 moved my vertex, that's your vertex, that's your start point, to 3. Now let's look at 0, and we do 1 to the power of 2 plus 3. When x is 1, we're going to plug that in. 1 to the power of 2 first, think of PEMDAS, parentheses, exponent, so we have to do that. 1 times 1 is 1 plus 3, so this is now 4. So I go over 1 and up 1, 2, 3, 4. And then -1, we know that mirrors it, so it's going to go 4 again. That looks a little off. Let's try this. There. Now, if I wanted, we could do more points, and we could do 2 and -2. So I want you to see that so you understand that this is not going to look like a V, right? So if I plug in y equals 2 to the power of 2 plus 3, we have 2 to the power of 2, that's 2 times 2, which is 4, plus 3, which is 7. So when x is 2, y is 7. So we're going to have over 2, 1, 2, and up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then remember when it's -2, it's going to mirror it. So it's going to go over 2, 1, 2, and up 7. And we're going to have a point about here. And so we have like this curve, right? We have a curve here. So let's look. What happened? What did that 3 do? Hopefully you can see it moved. Your parent function, remember, was down here. This is what we're basing all of our functions on. I'll kind of make it like a little dashed line here. And it moved it up 3. So your vocab word today is a translation up 3. So you will need to understand how that is moving. It moved that parent function, it moved it up 3. Then we have to go back to our vocab words with our A value. It is 1. So it is not greater than 1 or less than 1, and there's no negative. So there's no reflection, there's no absolute value, or there's no absolute value greater than 1. So that is no vertical stretch or vertical shrink. It's just a translation up 3.